The pause button once again and tell you a tale about a party and pundits and that poisoned apple of disinformation.
I woke up and I saw Snow White is now in trouble. Molly, I was just like, well, it must be Monday.
This is a princess who would, I believe, die if she didn't receive this kiss.
Cancel culture going after poor little Snow White.
The kiss saves her life. She was poisoned by the witch.
He's so upset about this, Cheryl.
It's ridiculous. I totally agree with you guys.
Hold on. Not to be grumpy, but this is just dopey. And I don't want to spend too much time on this. It started with a story in the San Francisco Gate about the Snow White ride at Disneyland and whether the prince's true love's kiss was appropriate to display. Of course, the network that's obsessed with cancel culture couldn't resist the urge to spread a new fairy tale about the evil of wokeness in American society. They even found a senator to take a bite.
You know, sometimes I think we are so screwed. I don't know where these jackaloons come up with this stuff.
And if all of this sounds familiar, it's because you've heard it before. Just swap out Snow White for Dr. Seuss or the Muppets or Mr. Potato Head.
As you know, Dr. Seuss has been cancelled.
I do not like to cancel books. I do not like how that looks.
First it was Kermit the Frog and the Muppets, Mr. Potato Head, then now, Dr. Seuss.
I do not like it here nor there. I do not like it anywhere.
This week alone, they canceled Mr. Potato Head. This week alone, they canceled the Muppets.
I do not like it in the store. I do not want it anymore.
Sometimes the complaints about cancel culture involve playing the victim, like that time Senator Josh Hawley claimed he was being silenced during a live interview.
Don't try to censor, cancel, and silence me here. You raised the issue.
Senator,
so if you raise the issue...
Senator, this is a Wendy's. Either way, this is faux outrage. Feels like it's coming off of an assembly line. You might say, at a factory. But here's the thing. The same far-right voices railing against cancel culture, they love to cancel, silence, harass, and banish anyone who won't pucker up and show some love to Donald Trump's big lie about the 2020 election. Take, for example, the House Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy.
Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
McCarthy came to the rescue of Dr. Seuss, but not his fellow House Republican leader, Liz Cheney, when she spoke her conscience and denounced the big lie.
The president and many around him pushed this idea that the election had been stolen. And that is a dangerous claim. It wasn't true. The election wasn't stolen. The notion that the election had been stolen or that the election was rigged was a lie. And people need to understand that.
Instead, it was the big kiss-off.
I think she's got real problems. I've had it with her. It's, I've lost confidence. Well, someone just has to bring emotion, but I assume that will probably take place.
Which is pretty rich, considering McCarthy once called out Trump's actions during the insurrection.
The president bears responsibility for Wednesday's attack on Congress by mob rioters. He should have immediately denounced the mob when he saw what was unfolding.
It's not just Liz Cheney. Other Republicans who voted to impeach Trump have been punished by their own party at the state or local level. Even those who escaped censure are being booed.
Now, you know me as a person who says what he thinks, and I don't hide the fact that I wasn't a fan of our last president's character issues. And I'm also no fan. Aren't you embarrassed?
People like Mitt Romney and Cheney, they told the truth about what happened with the election, about what happened at the Capitol, about what Donald Trump did. It's like a fairy tale gone wrong, and the rest of the party can't wake up. It's almost like they're under a spell.
Make no mistake, this election was stolen from you, from me, and from the country.
I've been in 2 elections. I won them both, and the second one, I won much bigger than the first, okay?
That's because the problem here is not cancel culture. The problem is the cancel cult of Donald Trump. It's a cult. And in that cult, Trump loves to cancel everything, from pro football players to fellow Republicans to American democracy. And the GOP leadership is biting down hard, because nothing says cancel culture like trying to cancel the votes of 81 million people, or passing state laws that could cancel your votes in the future by making it harder and harder to vote. That effort is spreading from Georgia to Florida to Texas. Or they'll keep counting the votes like they're doing in Arizona. To what? Cancel the election there. Forget Snow White. It's the cancel cult of Trump that really bites. Wake up.